welcome to Creative Moments by G. I'm Georgia and so excited about today's presentation. We are all about bringing some light into your life. Now, let me show you this beautiful easel card that we made that uses tea lights. So pretty, has the message on the front. You're gonna love making this, and make sure that you stay with us till the end because we will show you the two examples with additional tea lights that I think you're really gonna like. So let's head down to the crafting table and let's get started. Okay, the first thing you need to do is cut your base card. We are going to take a piece of cardstock and cut it 4 inches by 11. So we have just taken this beautiful, beautiful cardstock, and we have also used some DSP that coordinates with it perfectly for our mats that we're going to use. Now I want you to remember, all our measurements will be listed over on creativemomentsbyg.com, and we sure hope you go over there and look at our blog. So you're going to take this 4 by 11 piece of paper, and now we're simply going to put some score lines on it. We need to score it at 3.5, and then again at 7 1/8. And now we have the base of our easel card. Let's go ahead and crease this. We're going to get our bone folder. Just add our creases in. And now this is how it's going to lay, just like this. So we need to have our mat for the top part and our mat for the bottom. So we are going to cut it so that our lines are horizontal. So that's a great tip. Really pay attention to your paper and see if it's directional, and you need to make sure that you cut it that way. So we're going to bring out our trimmer, and we are going to cut our paper 3 7/8 by 3 3/8, and we know that this is the 3 7/8. So we're going to make sure that we cut that first. And now we're going to turn it and cut it 3 3/8. And we will test it just to make sure. So you can see that this fits perfectly. Our horizontal lines go horizontal, just like we want them. And now we need to cut the piece of paper, the mat, for the bottom part. And there we have it. So let's go ahead and get these glued down. So we're going to take out our multi-purpose glue. Get that glued down. Make sure you're gluing right on the top. And so look at that. Those colors just coordinate perfectly, don't they? Now we have decided to use pretty pumpkins because we want to bring in these beautiful pumpkins to put on our vellum. So we need to cut our piece of vellum that will go right on the front. And that is going to be 3 3/4 by 3 1/4. And this is going to be placed behind. So you can tell that it's just slightly smaller, not much, but just a little bit smaller because it's going to be placed behind right here. So we need to go ahead and stamp our image. Go ahead and get out your stamp apparatus. Put this right up against the corner and go ahead and just lock it in with your magnets. Now you need to determine where is it that you're going to stamp this. So I'm going to go ahead and just center this right here, right where we want it. Lay it down. And I'm going to press on it. There we go. Now I'm going to take the buddy and just very lightly go over this. Okay, so that we don't get any little speckles on it. So we're going to go ahead and put our Versamark on it, and try to really press it down in there so that you get a good press. I can see that we have it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time. Now, to give this the stained glass effect, we are using black embossing powder. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the other side of this. Get out our black embossing powder. And look at that. Isn't that perfect? Now let's get that put back in the container. We don't want to lose any of that. Get out our heat gun and get that embossed. Now I want to give you another tip. You want to be very careful when you are heating vellum. You want to make sure and not overheat it so that it doesn't curl. So I'm going to go ahead and just make sure we get some heat first. Then I'm not going to hold it on there any longer than we need to. Oh my goodness, look at that. It did it beautifully. Yes, and so next we are going to color inside. Now because we used our embossing powder, we're going to go ahead and color on the inside. Very often you would color it on the back side so it doesn't smear. But we have those raised areas, and so we're actually coloring in the recessed areas so you don't have to worry about it. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of dark going on. And plus, when you are able to color on the front part, it makes it even darker. So we're going to go ahead and just get us some color going on. And now we're going to bring in our bronze to color, just to very lightly go over the stems. Now we're going to bring in our green. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Now you can always go back over it just a little bit to give you a little bit darker colors at the bottom, just to add some shading. And look at those colors. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to take our card and we need to decide where we are going to cut it. Now here's another great tip. Go ahead and take your removable tape, take your die and get it placed right on your pumpkin. Now you may need to hold it up to the light to get it placed exactly where you want it. And then place it down right where you want it, holding it very carefully. Now lift this vellum up just a little bit and go ahead and put your tape. Now you know exactly where to cut it. So we're going to run this through the machine and we'll be right back. Now let's go ahead and pop this out, take off our die, and look at that. Oh my goodness, we have it exactly where we need it. And guess what? Don't throw this away, because you can either use this as a background or you could turn it over and stamp it. So now what we need to do is simply get this centered right where we want it and glue it down right there. It fits perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue. And now you need to be very careful when you go to put this behind. Get it exactly where you want it, because that tape really sticks. And there we have it. Oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? Now what we have done is we went ahead and we used the stamp set to cut this cute little die out and color it, because we want to put that right on the front, kind of covering up just a little bit and put it on dimensionals. So let us get a few dimensionals and get that put on it. We're just going to cover up that bottom part just a little bit. Okay. And the next thing that we did is we simply cut a strip with a message, and we are going to put that right on the front of here, right on the base with dimensionals so that it can grab right there. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to give a little bit of a border down here. Now, this is how it's going to look. Look at that. Next, we're going to add just a few rhinestones because these are so pretty. So here is the one that we just created. Don't you love it? I love the coordinating colors of the Calypso Coral. Love how this beautiful effect looks like stained glass. We hope that you enjoyed this crafting session. Oh my goodness, it is so adorable, so perfect for that special keepsake that you want to give to somebody. And remember, I told you, stay with us because we are going to show you what it looks like when the lights are all turned off. So remember, be kind to yourself and others, be creative in your crafting, and we'll see you next time. And here we go for the big finale. There we go. There is the one that we created to show you. So pretty. Wouldn't that just be beautiful on a fireplace? And now let's look at the other one. Here's the one that we created today. Oh my goodness, doesn't it just light up your world? This is a perfect keepsake. And we're going to show you one more that we actually created, but we didn't have a stamp set that just had an outline. So it's kind of filled it in, but I think it's still pretty. Look at that one. Now just imagine if this was on your mantle right next to your Christmas tree, or you gave it as a gift. Well, we sure hope you enjoyed our creative session for today. Hey, listen, go out, have a fantastic holiday season. Hugs from Georgia and Maudie. Bye-bye.